Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Those Were the Days. Now, for those of you who are just jumping in, I think you guys understand what's going on here. We watch episodes of All in the Family, of course, edited down, and I do a little reaction in between scenes, so that way we can get away with copyright, because I don't like getting my channel taken away, and I eventually want to get monetized, so that's how this is. So if you have a problem with that, that's cool, you can click off the video. For the rest of you guys, if you like seeing the reactions, us talking at the beginning, a little bit at the end, and of course my reactions of the clips in the middle, stay tuned. If you want to watch the complete series, it is on Amazon and Freevee right now. You can get the complete box set as well with the associate link down below. So this episode, I don't exactly remember. I say that a lot because I don't exactly remember until I've actually seen it, and sometimes I don't even remember it after that. So pretty mysterious on what this is going to be. I do believe this is Edith centric, so that's always fun when we have a more Edith focused episode, because she's kind of flighty but fun. So with that being said, let's see what's going on in the Archie bunker house. Here we go.
Those were the days.
I can't now, Michael. I just finished my nails.
Okay.
Look at this. We have the whole house to ourselves, and you have wet nails.
Oh, okay.
You should have asked me just even 5 minutes ago.
Right.
I asked you 5 minutes ago. You see that? You never pay any attention to me.
Really? Okay.
You do not. I'll prove it to you. How many fingers do I have up?
3.
Right. He's being weird.
If I am wrong, will you pay me $5?
Okay.
Sure.
All right, I'm wrong. You see that?
Okay. Edith would have came home anyways.
Hi,
Hi, Ma.
hello.
Okay.
Oh, yes, my thanks.
Oops.
My, what's the matter? Something wrong?
Seems like it. Probably.
What? Why don't you sit down?
Right.
Would you like a cup of coffee? I'll get it.
I'll get it, but you sit down.
Come on, Ma. No, I told you. I can't tell you about it.
Wow, what's going on?
It's all right, Ma. You don't have to tell me about it. I was arrested.
Okay, wow, that came out of left field.
I told you, Gloria. I can't tell you about it.
No, you can.
I'm a shoplifter.
Okay.
You're arrested for shoplifting?
You were arrested for shoplifting?
Okay.
Now everybody knows.
Well, not everybody. Archie doesn't know yet.
I think there's something wrong with me.
Okay.
I think I'm one of them people that can't help taking things.
Ma.
Klepto?
You're not a kleptomaniac.
That's the word.
Right.
She was one of them kleppers, too.
Kleppers.
Ma, you don't inherit kleptomania.
Right. Oh boy, another story.
Couldn't eat a thing.
Made you feel that bad, huh?
She took all the knives and forks.
Wow. That's a thing. That is actually a thing.
Just because your Aunt Gertrude stole things doesn't mean that you will.
Right.
And I dreamed about Aunt Gertrude just the other night.
Okay.
She was sneaking out of the house with my mother's sewing machine.
Okay.
She was riding it like a bicycle.
Weird dream.
Don't tell Archie nothing
Don't
about this.
worry.
Hello, everybody!
Hey, there he is.
You are looking at a champagne bowler here.
Nice.
Every time I took the ball, come up to the line there, some guys in the back were yelling timber. Bowled for the first time in my life a 227 game.
It's not bad.
What do you got to say to that?
I was arrested.
Oh, she outed herself. Right? That's the reaction most people would have. Like, what?
Ha!
Right? There you go.
He was arrested for what?
Right?
If I told you, you'd just get mad.
I ain't gonna get...
Yeah, you usually will just get mad.
I ain't gonna get mad.
Sure, I believe you.
Tell me what you was arrested for.
I don't know where to start.
At the beginning, Edith.
Right? Typically where you start.
This morning, after I finished sorting the laundry upstairs,
Okay.
came downstairs to do the breakfast dishes,
Right.
to go to Wellington's and buy you some shirts.
Right.
Forget the beginning. Just start at the end.
The end.
I was arrested.
How about the middle part?
I got the idea that you're in some kind of goofy trouble or something. How did it start?
Right.
Because our old apartment is on Union Street.
Okay.
The apartment that got so hot in the summer, and
She's being a little flighty again.
Arthur was our cat.
I hated his fish-eating guts. Get on with the story.
Right. I mean, really.
4 bus route, don't go to Bayside, but I told the old lady it did.
Okay, and?
You told, who?
Lady in Wellington's department store who wanted to go to Bayside.
Okay, and?
You told an old lady something wrong, but that ain't no crime.
Right.
What'd they arrest you for?
Because I was wearing the wig.
Just a minute. Sit down in the chair here.
Right. You're missing some big information in this whole mystery here.
Shut up, the two of you. Sit down over here. Just sit down, quiet.
Detective Archie do his job.
I gotta straighten out conditions here in Nutsville.
Right.
Let me explain something. You ain't got no wig.
Right. I mean,
I was trying one on down at Wellington's. And
oh, okay.
I ran out of the store after the little old lady. That's when they
arrested you for shoplifting.
Wow, okay. So, long story short.
They said I could never come in the store again.
Oh, man. She didn't mean to.
Made me sign a form and they took my picture.
Wow.
That means you're on the blacklist.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
What blacklist?
They send it to other stores.
The ones that the stores pass around to each
You
other.
pass them all around.
Yep.
If that happens, your credit rating is zilch.
Wow.
I ain't gonna let no store do that over one little mistake like this here.
Okay.
Now, that store is gonna make an apology to you.
To you. I mean, it was just a mistake from the sounds of it. She didn't really mean to steal it.
And everybody knows I'm a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac.
Me handle this, the two of yous. Get out of here. I want to talk to her alone.
Right.
Jeez, that ain't gonna help nothing.
Wow, she's crying a lot.
That ain't your fault. It's the world.
It's the world.
I mean, Edith, that the world just ain't ready for you.
Right. True.
I know that you ain't never hurt nobody in your whole life.
Okay.
Never told a lie to nobody, and I know damn well you never stole nothing.
Okay.
The only thing anybody could ever pin on you is being a dingbat.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair.
Oh, thank you, Archie.
Wow, and she took that as a compliment.
Ain't it silly how we let things bother us?
Right.
I feel much better now. Archie knows how to talk to me.
Right.
Now you look prettier when you're smiling, and that's a pretty necklace too.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. She took the necklace too.
What necklace?
Uh-oh. And they didn't notice it.
I tried it on to see how it looked with the wig. I never paid for it.
Uh-oh.
I am a klepper.
So she accidentally took the necklace too.
She's been moping around all weekend.
Right.
I think we ought to talk Ma into seeing a psychiatrist.
Okay.
I can't go to one of them. Besides, I'm going someplace else.
Where?
Your psychiatrist would make you feel better.
True.
I'm going someplace else.
Someplace else? Where?
Put the last roll of toilet paper on the spool up there.
I was. Why?
I might have knew that.
Uh-oh.
The paper goes in over the spool, not under.
Fair.
Ma ought to go see a psychiatrist.
No, dice.
Okay.
Anybody goes to see a psychiatrist ought to have his head examined.
That's kind of the point.
Going down to that Wellington store, I'm going to see that manager myself.
Okay.
Daddy.
On top of that, the radio says rain today. Get away from me.
He's a little wound up.
I don't want no rubbers. Every time I pull them off, my shoes come off with them. Oh, well, now I ain't going to carry that.
Right.
Guys at the loading dock see me walking in with that. They think I turn into an English fruit.
Okay.
It's Louise Jefferson's.
Okay, so you borrowed it and didn't return it.
Yesterday, she asked for it back, and I told her I didn't have it.
Okay.
I told her I already gave it back to her.
Uh-oh.
Suppose I didn't give it back on purpose.
Wow, okay.
Forget what Archie says. You gotta go see a psychiatrist.
Okay,
He said I should talk to somebody professional, and he's right.
right.
That's why I came to see you.
Well, I'm very flattered, but why me?
A priest?
You don't mind if I ain't Catholic,
No,
do you?
no.
Right.
No, I have a sinking feeling a lot of my congregation isn't.
Okay, wow.
Protestant ministers say that too. It's a religious joke.
I thought of going to our pastor, the Reverend Felcher,
Right.
but I was too ashamed.
Oh, okay.
Your church, you don't talk about nothing.
Oh,
I mean about nothing you're told.
Oh,
right. There you go. That's a little better.
yes, that's the hardest part of the job for me. I'm a born gossip.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, we never talk.
Right.
I remembered how nice you was to us when I dented your car.
Oh, yeah, that's who he is.
Remember, it was at Ferguson's Market. They were having a special one.
Right.
Oh, why'd you stop?
That's where Archie usually says stifle.
So he's the teacher's guy.
You know, Mrs. Bunker, all things considered, you're a remarkably cheerful woman.
That's why I need your help. I don't want to be a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac.
If you were a kleptomaniac, you wouldn't be as upset as you are about it.
Right.
But what about the 8th commandment?
And he's a priest.
Thou shalt not steal.
Right.
I think I broke number 10, too.
Okay.
I coveted my neighbor's umbrella.
You technically just kept it, though.
I do know that kleptomania isn't really criminal. It's more of an emotional upset.
Right.
Perhaps you're dissatisfied with your life.
Maybe.
There's nothing crazy about daydreaming.
Right.
I do it all the time.
Priests daydream?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Dream of being bishops and cardinals. Cardinals dream of being pope.
Right.
What do you dream about?
I dream about retiring.
I just think about other people doing the same things I'm doing.
Okay.
Brushing my teeth. I stop and think about Elizabeth Taylor, or
Right.
Well, everybody does it.
Right.
if they've got teeth. Taylor brushing her teeth, but I can never think of her spitting it out.
Okay.
Well, Mrs. Bunker, you seem very relaxed now.
Oh,
Right.
Now, the little old lady wanted to go to Bayside.
Okay.
that's what I heard her tell the floor walker.
Right.
The floor walker. I know Mr.
44.
Masterson was there.
Right.
Yeah, he's been with Willingtons for years.
Okay.
Mr. Masterson's a witness.
Right.
No, he's a floor walker.
No, but he was there when you accidentally took the stuff.
No,
Mr.
wait,
Father,
I ain't finished yet. And I saw myself looking puzzled. And out in the street after.
She didn't steal it. She was trying to tell her something else.
I didn't take the wig on purpose.
Well,
No.
of course you didn't, and Mr. Masterson knows that too.
That's right.
There you go.
Being arrested drove him right out of your mind.
But he's in here now.
Right.
He knows why I ran out of the story.
There you go.
He knows I didn't steal the wig.
There you go. Now you just need to go find this guy.
I ain't a clapper.
Me, Mr. Kirkwood, is it my wife, Edith, never stole nothing in her whole life.
Right.
Fred, that's what they all say. Once we catch him, it was a mistake.
Right. That's what they all say.
You kinda, square it for one of your own kind.
Oh, what?
What does that mean? One of your own kind.
Right.
Well, people like us, you, me, my wife.
You mean white people?
Places like Bloomingdale's, Klein's, Abraham and Strauss, You want to keep customers like us because they know to get a fair shake here.
Okay.
My wife and my daughter, Melanie.
Okay.
Nice looking family.
Thank you. My wife's first name is Janet.
Okay.
Before we were married, her name was Janet Goldstein.
So we're supposed to assume that that's a Jewish last name.
Yeah.
Right.
So why don't you just take yourself and your anti-Semitism the hell out of here? My wife, Janet, she's got a word for people like you.
All right.
You are a nourisher cup.
What the hell is that?
Right.
A meathead.
Ooh. Wow. Only a handful of times do we ever get that.
You never know who you're talking to no more.
Right.
That was Mr. Kirkwood, the manager.
Right.
Mr. Masterson spoke to him, and my name is clear.
Well, there you go. But I think Archie might have just ruined it for her.
But for some reason, he said he didn't want to see Archie dead.
Okay, so Archie got himself banned, but Edith got cleared.
How was your day?
Just like any other day, Edith.
Right.
I don't want to talk about it. Something else. I was into Willington's. I seen that manager.
Yep.
You ought to be damn glad you don't have to shop in there no more.
Right.
Millions of other places you can go. Go to Klein's, Abraham, and Strauss, and
Oh, okay.
Gee, he cleared my name.
I don't care.
What?
I'm off the blacklist.
There you go.
Maybe the guy thought twice about what I told him.
Maybe.
What did you tell him, Arch?
Right.
What do you care? Do you have to know everything?
Technically, he likes to know everything.
I'm in all the psychiatrists. He'd have everybody run into a psychiatrist.
Right.
Listen to me, a little bit more often, life would go on much more simpler.
Okay. Just let him have this one.
Edith, what are you doing wearing that necklace? You're supposed to give that back to the store.
Right.
Mr. Kirkwood, the store manager, said I could keep it.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Well, after all the trouble he made, the least he could do was give you something.
Okay.
It's gonna be the first item on my new charge account.
So, you're still buying it. And that is it. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so that was All in the Family, or as I like to call it, Archie Bunker. Pretty interesting episode. Edith thinks that she is a kleptomaniac, which means that she likes to steal stuff, even though she doesn't really like to steal stuff, so I guess she's not a kleptomaniac. It's pretty interesting to see that they wanted her to go to a psychiatrist, which, yeah, I mean, that would probably help you out with that kind of an issue. So Archie decides to try and go and fix everything, but ends up screwing himself up even more. So he makes a reference to, a group of people who happen to be someone that this guy was married to. So, yeah, it was pretty interesting to see that. Not our kind or something along that line. It was pretty interesting. I wasn't sure if he meant, because Archie Bunker is all sorts of bigoted racist. I thought maybe he was talking about stores that let black people shop in them more so than, other ethnicities. But it turns out that he was talking about the store people being Jewish or something. Something along the lines of someone being Jewish. So it was pretty interesting to see that come out and him biting the bullet on that one. It's just an all-around decent episode. Not a whole lot of haha funnies, but there is a lot of situational funny in this one, especially Edith, who thinks that she is a kleptomaniac, and we did get to see the Reverend from the Can of Peaches episode, which is a fun callback to a previous episode. So with that being said, all in all, a good episode. If you liked this episode, of course, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. It's okay. I don't look at it anyways. Want to know what you guys think about this episode, about the different tracks of thought that are going on here. The whole kleptomania thing, her talking to a different priest other than hers, the store owner, and the situation with Archie, and all of that good stuff. I just want to know what you guys have thoughts on this, so hit me up in the comments down below. Again, very good episode. If you like these episodes and you want to see more, there is a playlist going to be on at the end, or you can also hit the little subscribe button.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
There should be one down here somewhere, and there will be a button at the end of the video that you can just give a little tap. So with that being said, guys, I do want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.